At the same time, I'm just amazed at his height, ability to shoot and score the basketball. And he has really stepped up tremendously since the Jamal Murray injury.
C.J. McCollum coming off a 21-point effort.
52 combined fouls in game 2. It was a choppy contest. Nuggets shot better than 50%, got 13 more field goal attempts up than the Blazers. McCollum, a 3, it's good.
Definitely is capable of that.
What about Campazzo for Denver? He's got a couple of early buckets. Jokic has not taken a shot yet.
Whenever Portland can.
Ooh, Covington on the reverse slam.
Oh, wow. Okay,
and
Covington.
The foul. How about
So Aaron Gordon in his 7th year out of Arizona defended Lillard in that second half. There's a lot of news made about that as McCollum with the crispy jumper.
Stays at 6. Both teams get into the rim. It's McCollum. Off balance. Strange run.
Finding Gordon on the inside, and then Gordon returned the favor, giving it right back to him.
Yeah, solid beginning for Aaron Gordon. He's got 7 points plus that dime. Coming up short. Well timed, Aaron Gordon. They're dead last in the league in assists. Neither team plays with a ton of pace. Melo's going to get there, and it'll be a loose ball foul. So they're trading. There's been runs on both sides. McCollum Euros his way inside. Nurkic kept it alive, but Millsap stayed with the play. Can't come up with it. And a perfect pass. McCollum Euros his way inside. Nurkic kept it alive, but Millsap stayed with the play. Can't come up with it. And a perfect pass.
Man, I like the work that Nurkic is doing on the glass.
And just 10 minutes of work off the bench. Mid-range all day. C.J. McCollum. He's up to double figures.
Nurkic right there with the excellent pass, and he's had a couple of those early on in this first half.
He leads them. He's got 4 of the first 7 assists as McCollum takes it away.
This first half.
He leads them. He's got 4 of the first 7 assists as McCollum takes it away. Floor spread. Can't take advantage. He's hit both his triples. Good minutes for Marcus Howard. Now, Austin Rivers falls down, and Aaron Gordon clears it away, but they're going to call the foul on Jokic.
With his ability to get downhill, get in the lane, and find others.
That's 12 assists on 19 makes for the team that's in the top 10 in assists. Dame Lillard back out there, but short, and McCollum saves it. That's 12 assists on 19 makes for the team that's in the top 10 in assists. Dame Lillard back out there, but short, and McCollum saves it, but goes to Porter. Now Campazzo, he's got the advantage, and capitalizes.
This was a guy that probably should have been a top 5 draft pick, but because of the back issues, he was able to slip, and Denver was able to get a steal somewhere in the teams. I think around like 14.
He was 14, and they won going away. Jokic for 3. Weak side, it's McCollum. 3+ to play. How does it end?
Long foot at 6'10", 275. That agile is just truly special. It's not the most athletic guy in the world, but he can beat you in other ways.
Jokic. Got to get him off the floor. Going to be McCollum. Good look from the wing. Back to a 9-point deficit for Portland. C.J. McCollum up to 17.
Morris tries to get it back to Jokic, intercepted by Covington. Lillard races ahead, and Lillard with an emphatic flush.
He slowed down a little bit, only 6 of 15, but had 14 points. Going to be Norman Powell. They called it out of the locker room for Norman Powell. Had a hand early, and he's now 6 for 8 from the field. Off delivered on the deflection by Covington. Early offense. Austin Rivers back in transition. It's kept alive by Nurkic.
And it's been an easy 21, Joel. It's been easy.
Not breaking the sweat.
Yeah, not breaking. The threes have been easy for him.
Dame didn't get the roll.
Inside, he's had a lot of nice, good, clean looks around the basket, what we already know.
Good hands. It looked like Covington was going to get a steal out of it. Austin Rivers shares it. Campazzo, clean look. A little bit strong. So timeout is gone, and so is the only challenge of the game for the Portland Trailblazers. McCollum leaves it. Good decision. Nurkic on the finish.
And once again, you see McCollum getting down the lane, and if he's far back, either one of these guards can knock down the jumper. If he's up at the level, they're going to push the action and try to get downhill. Very sound strategy.
Jokic denied and blocked away by Covington on the double. And Monte Morris has it.
Denver's got numbers now. You got to push the action. Great foul. Smart foul by CJ. That's a smart foul. This is a playoff game, only a 5-point game. Well, Joe, listen, when the fourth quarter comes along, we see a different type of Dame Lillard. As we see Michael Porter Jr. with an ugly miss right there. This is the time where Michael Porter Jr. is going to have to step up. Like I said, he's oozing with talent, and now it's time for him to show that he can be a big-time playoff performer.
Mid-range. McCollum started the game as Rondae Hollis-Jefferson taps it out of bounds. He's in there for that purpose. Against the smaller man.
Yeah, with CJ on him, I would like to see him get a shot a little bit closer to the basket.
Covington, too strong. And it'll be free throws coming up for Austin Rivers. C.J. McCollum going to the line. The three. Well, the Blazers 7 of 31 on their triples. Well, the Denver Nuggets are 16 of 29.
And with the offensive lineup for the Blazers, because the ball's in CJ's hands. We've seen, especially over the last couple seasons.
And they really haven't, Portland really hasn't played their bench much. Carmelo has 17 minutes, Simons has 15. Cantor was only out there for about 6 minutes, and then they recently brought Rondae Hollis-Jefferson in, so.
Stays at 6 with 8.5 to play.
Ooh.
McCollum cutting it off. Short on the three to Austin Rivers.
They need him out there. He's been creating opportunities on the glass. And I think that he has to understand the time and situation, and has to stay away from silly fouls.
Jokic had to take that low percentage fall away sound if somebody's running out on him and trying to get to the rack. But he was assertive and decisive as McCollum.
Especially for Austin Rivers, he was 1 for 5 from 3 at that point. So that are fearless, that'll say, hey, I know I missed my last 3 to 4, but that doesn't matter. I think I can hit the next 3.
McCollum splits a pair. Runs Jokic. Now deep into the shot clock. Jokic held. Boy, you're helping them out when they're deep at the clock like that. It's controlled by Portland. C.J. McCollum and Damian Lillard. He was out of the league for a couple of months. Waived by the Knicks. Lillard off the front of the rim. McCollum gives him another try, and a great look for Lillard. Not this time either.
Walking out the studio, Joe.
Anthony tries to save it. He does, but right to Campazzo, and that'll seal the deal.
They got to start fouling now.
And they do.
It's a free throw game.
But they still won 13 of 18 games after the injury. Inbound series. C.J. McCollum jumps back for the 3. Got the 3. 3.9 to play. They can't advance it. For the 3. Got the 3. 3.9 to play. They can't advance it. Going to be Monte Morris and the quick foul.
And they got the ball to the right guy.